Did you know that the most life-changing period of technological progress happened in the last 100 years?
That is exponential growth compared with the number of years Homo sapiens have been around. If you're wondering why, we need to attribute our immense growth to our ancestors who have experimented with trial and error for centuries. What does this say about us? From the time we learned to tame fire to increasing life expectancy, human beings have always had an inherent need for problem solving. We conceptualize, experiment, and ultimately create. We have always been inventors. Now, multiply this potential of ours that has been in the making since the dawn of time with 7 billion human brains present today. From millions of creators, entrepreneurs, and do-it-yourselfers, we are now at the peak of human potential for inventions. But how would this process go for, let's say, Peter from Connecticut? He is from a lower middle-class family who could not afford to go off to college. But he has always been a dreamer. His personal battles with anxiety have always inspired him to want to create a world where no one struggles alone with anxiety. He conceptualized a product, specialized eyeglasses, that could detect and guide the user with anxiety to calm down. He knew his idea was groundbreaking. But in order to make that product, he lacked in-depth knowledge both in psychology and engineering. On top of that, he would not be able to afford the production cost of a prototype. Today's cost of product development alone is usually between $10,000 and $30,000. Now, taking into account that just in the US, there have been almost 600,000 utility patent application filings in the year 2021, and even settling on $10,000 per invention, we are looking at $6 billion spent on product development alone. This is where IDESA steps in, where it takes users from a dystopian world where inventions would need extensive knowledge and expensive capital into a utopian world where without knowledge and capital, people's ideas can be brought to life in a matter of minutes. IDESA doesn't stop there. It also opens the gate for its users to market their inventions, since new entrepreneurs without years of experience do not know the art of market penetration, needing major capital funding, at least $100,000 to $1.5 million to launch a new product. On top of that, IDESA also connects users with manufacturers to manifest their ideas into physical reality. We at IDESA understand the value of intellectual properties, and we are ready to help users safeguard them. By minting user ideas as non-fungible tokens, the published NFT within the blockchain will now act as a certificate of ownership of the idea for the users. Let's highlight the gain IDESA gets via multiple channels from just one user. If Peter decides to save or sell his anxiety-relieving eyeglasses as an NFT, or the rights for its virtual or physical use, he will be required to create a private account with monthly subscription payments to IDESA. On top of that, IDESA will also be receiving 5 to 10% royalties from each sale Peter makes, and 20% royalties when sent to third parties through our service providers. Now, multiply that with the millions of budding inventors with fresh ideas. IDESA is now on the international stage. Not only have we presented IDESA in the United States, Europe, China, and Israel, but we also have a strong patent on the system in the United States, Europe, India, Israel, Japan, Korea, and China. We are now in the process of submitting another strong patent in the world of blockchain. Our achievements don't stop there. Besides winning the Rising Star Award in the What's Next competition, IDESA also won first place in Google's global competition and is a part of the Microsoft for Startups global program. We recently even performed a valuation report that was done for our Round A fundraising, with a value of $101.6 million for raising a round of $8 million. The valuation was performed by Gregory M. Thomas, twice named as one of the top